Good morning. It's Saturday morning here with Reseller Revenue, and we are going to talk about jewelry because I want to know what sold since June. So this is just for my platform, my items. So that's Plush and Much on eBay. People ask me that all the time. Totally transparent with my store. I'm transparent with my items and just hope, I guess, that trolls don't blow it up. But I've always tried to show you guys the real numbers, how it really is selling jewelry full time, how real life is. So let me share my screen and we'll take a look to see how June has treated us. June of 2025. See how we've been doing. Uh, I'm going to share my top 5 sales in June so far, my lowest sales in June so far, and then some in between. And my Zoom has like hated me recently, so just a sec here. Okay, we're on real life action here too. And I also want to throw out there, guys, if you're new, do not get frustrated with yourself if you're trying to learn to sell jewelry and you're like, man, I can't get sales like this. Or if you have been doing this for a while and you feel the same way, just stop, learn, make sure you're sourcing intentionally because hordes of jewelry all the way around you are not a good business model. It's really not. So ask questions, but most of all, research and be kind with yourself and be patient with yourself because it's a long journey. It's not a quick get there, make tons of money and everything happen overnight unless you like come across, a grail, a whole bunch of grails, which I've never done. So just be patient with yourself. Ask the questions. I love that we've been growing our Patreon community. Had a lot of good jewelry sellers have been joining. It makes for a good jewelry call on Tuesdays. And it also allows you to post any questions you have in our Facebook group, get answers right back from people that sell jewelry full time. So I really appreciate it. I think the growth has been awesome. I also love you guys commenting on the YouTube videos in the jewelry calls or about jewelry. So please do keep commenting and giving me great ideas. I love it. So that's what I'm here for. So this is June so far. So that is 7 days. And actually one day it would be partial because today's not over yet. We hope we get more sales today. And I'm sorry about apparently I picked like the worst reflecting shirt ever. It's like an orange tie dye and it makes me look like I'm sick. So, and thank God for the face smoother feature on the webcam today because I woke up, I was like, wow, I am looking rough this morning. So here is my total sales for June so far. We're hitting near 5,000. Pretty on track to where I'd like to be. So June's been pretty good. It's up 17.1% of total sales, and that would be compared to the first part of May. So that's good. Of course, our net sales is the important part, and I also know that the box gets in the way. Hang on, guys. And my net sales has been 2642. It's also up a little bit, but not up as much as the growth. So I keep an eye on those things. And also I'm very aware of my selling costs and my percentages and all that good stuff. So I sold 143 items so far. The average sale price per item of $34.92, which you guys will see here in a little bit. I have a very good mix of things that just don't go well, just like everybody else. And then I have some higher end stuff. So it just kind of averages out to the middle to that. So we're always looking at averages. Right here we have total fixed sale price of the $49.93. So if we scroll down here, I always am looking to get that repeat buyer percentage up. And right now it's 9.2%. I I want it to just keep going up. My one-time buyers is at 90.8. So I just keep wanting that bottom number to go up. So scroll down and here we can see that just like usual, um, my percentage of my shipping and all that's pretty common, right? So in the 30s, so my shipping and handling, that's 39%. And my item sales here, this is that. So I guess it means it was up 39%. But my shipping's always the same. It's about $5.50 a package unless it's something really big. So it doesn't really vary very much. And if we scroll down here, this right here is what I paid, what my selling costs were, right? So we always want to look here and say, this is how much I charged for shipping. This is what I paid for shipping. And I know that sometimes mine is off for different reasons, but I keep an eye on it. So we just want to make sure that we are always comparing. Overall in the month, this will even out. I had a few large things I sent and I made the shipping part of the cost. So I knew this was going to be off this month. But if you don't know why yours is off, you need to know why yours is off. So this is my selling cost. This is what I paid for labels. And then we can go down here, and as you can see, sold via advertising, 127 of my, what was it, 143 sales were in fact sold promoted listings. So I'm very heavy on promoted listings. I don't make any qualms about that. I know in this category I have to promote high or my stuff's going to be on page 4 and nobody's ever going to see it. And I don't want that. So then this shows the different sales I had. I have some pulled up already. We're going to start with a few middle of the road sales. So these are just, what some people call bread and butter. So we just had a regular vintage green lot of brooches here. And I think I took an offer for 20 bucks on these. Nothing special, right? But it pays the bills. And these were things that probably came in a lot that I just didn't want to list by themselves. 2 vintage glove holders. Lots of times I throw these in a big lot. They really aren't worth a lot on their own unless they're super special. Mine weren't super special. So $24.29 it is. I do buy belt buckles when I get them. I did take an offer on this. Maybe at 25 or 26 bucks. I can't really remember. But I do list belt buckles when I get them. I don't usually ever pay over $5 for a belt buckle unless I think it's special. Or if it's sterling. If it's sterling, I will. I love these little bitty painted enamel brooches. Doesn't mean I should be picking them up because they sell for things like $24, but they're super tiny and they're just cute. Sometimes they're gold. This one wasn't. I just really like those little watch fobs. See at the back? If you look at the back, see that little loop there? That was to hold a pocket watch. So that's what that's for. I love the little watch fob holders, but I need to quit picking most of them up because they sell for $24. Here's some Monet earrings. These were actually really nice. Some Monet earrings, you can get $30, $40 for these. You could get 24 for the day I decided to sell them. That's all right. I didn't pick these up separate. In fact, I think I have the set, so it was fine. Another belt buckle. This looked like it was rose gold. It was not, but it was a nice belt buckle and it sold for $24. Again, I'm really trying to get away from these. It's my $24.99 toilet, which apparently is now $23.99. So I apparently have not made amazing progress in that direction. This here sold for $17.20. It had been listed for a little while. This was not the super, like vintage piece. It wants to be vintage. It acts like it's vintage. It is not vintage. You will see it listed as vintage places. I did not list it as vintage because it was not. So not an expensive piece. Not sure why I have it listed. It's one of those things. So here are my bottom 5 sales of June so far. This I thought was like super cute and it came in a lot. Apparently I was the only one that thought it was super cute, but my starting price on this was $15.99. What am I doing starting things with that go for $15.99? Because my net profit after this, especially $11.99 is going to be like nothing. So I don't know what I was doing. Trifari, I was on a kick for a while where if it was Trifari, it had to be good, right? And I'd pay $5 for anything Trifari. Am I still okay on this? Yeah, I'm okay on it. But is this the things I want to be picking up, putting in my store? Not really, right? So would I do this again? I don't know, probably not. It's probably not a buy I would make again. It sold for $17.20. I'm not mad about it, but I need to watch it when I'm buying things like that. This was another one of those name brand things, right? So it's a Napier two-tone braided bracelet. It's been listed since September. So it needed to go. I don't like things over 6 months old in my store. I like to keep things fresh. I like to keep things moving. And this should have never been listed in the first place. Knowing now from the growth I've had since September, would I list it again? Absolutely not. So somebody got it for $10. Fabulous. Good to see it go. This, I think I got blinded by the blue. Oh, it's blue and it's pretty and it's glass. And so, I don't know. Is it pretty? Is it blue? Is it glass? It is. Is it worth more than $14? It probably wasn't, right? So this was an evaluation issue on my behalf. So it's been listed since December. Time for it to go. Find a new home for $14.50. So now we're going to do my top 5 sales of the month so far. I'm not sure if this is the best one or if this is the 5th best one. We'll see. I guess it might be my best one. I picked this up on Whatnot for $5. It was in beautiful condition. A really great seller that I like to buy from. She's amazing. and sold it. I had this listed June 4th, so it sold right away for $91.19. Here's a Mexican, so that must have been my best one of June, guys. So I guess I'm going backwards. Sorry for the, anticlimactic ending here. This was Mexican sterling silver bracelet set, probably underpriced this. It sold immediately, but I don't think those are stone. Did I say that? Oh, they were missing some stones. I definitely probably underpriced this. You know what though? Life goes on. You live and learn, right? And it's gone. And I didn't pay hardly. I think I paid $3 for the set, so I'm good. I got lucky on that set. Somebody else can get lucky on the set. Here's a Heidi Daus Newport chic. Chic. I don't know if it's chic or chic, but chic sounds more fun. It was a good set. 98.17. I've had this listed since May 10th. This pin, it sold. It had a little bit of gold tone wear, which is, I think, yeah, there was one spot of gold tone wear on the front. I disclosed it. You can find this brooch. It does sell pretty quick every time I've ever found it. So this one actually was my best sale. This is one of those that, like, gosh, I hope I'm right. I think I'm right. I got this on Whatnot for $1. I think it was either $1 or $3. Um, and it has that beautiful cut crystal. The settings are amazing. I tried to take really nice pictures of it because can I, guarantee that it was from the Georgian period? No. Can I like say, oh, for sure, this is what some people would call paste stones. It's what I would call paste stones, but I felt confident enough. And I tried to take good enough pictures that whoever wanted to buy this piece, hopefully they could make their own decision. Now it did sell like pretty much instantaneously. I listed it, it sold full price, no offer, no nothing. Did I underprice it? Maybe. I'm happy it sold. I made a nice profit. If somebody else sells it and makes a nice profit, good for them. I'm happy. So I was happy with what I got. It's a learning process. Gaining the confidence to list things like in the $200 range, $150 range that aren't marked is something I've struggled with throughout the years because, like, am I sure? Well, I'm as sure as I can be, right? So people have to use their own judgment, their own education to figure that out. I do the best I can, trying to make sure I don't misrepresent anything. And the best way I can also do that is by taking really good pictures. So, again, I really appreciate all the feedback I've been getting. I appreciate the activity in Patreon. I love that some of you are sharing with your jewelry friends. I'm going to go record a few more right now. So you're going to see me in this terrible shirt that makes me look sick again, because I'm going to go record a few more jewelry videos for you guys. And I love the extraordinary and the ordinary. So I'm going to probably keep rocking with that. And I'm also going to try to get a video done of a few general reselling ones too, because, I'm very business oriented. And if you guys come into my calls and you listen to my calls, you'll hear I'm super business oriented. And while I happen to do it with jewelry, I can do it with any niche. Oops, and apparently the flies think I'm sick too. And I realize that, I don't come at you guys with the best recording equipment. I don't come at you guys with the best cameras, and my thing shakes sometimes. And I, look like this when I come on. I did put lip gloss on. It made me not look as sick. But I'm just reeling here. This is who I am. This is how it is. And I just want to help people, and I want to help the jewelry sellers too. And I remember when I was struggling as a new jewelry seller, because I don't collect jewelry. I don't wear jewelry. This is strictly a business thing for me. So that's why I look at it this way. And so I want to help people get through that growth period and not feel like they hit a brick wall and not be impatient with themselves faster than I got through it. That's pretty much what it is. And we have such a great community that is so helpful to everybody that I also just want to share those people with as many folks as I can. So I appreciate you. Like and share and check out our Patreon at Reseller Revenue. Thank you so much. Hey, it's Carrie with Reseller Revenue. Just wanted to come on and let you know if you'd like to see more of this, if you'd like to see more of my daily calls Monday through Thursday, and you'd like to participate, please go to Reseller Revenue Patreon group, and that's how you join our Facebook group also, is through that link. And you can join our morning calls, which we meet every day, Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. Central Time. And then we have other calls afterwards, like we have a shoe call, a clothing call. We have a bunch of different kinds of calls. Also, the jewelry call that I do with Finds of Yesterday is on Tuesday mornings following the morning call. And also, you can get information on how to get personalized one-on-one coaching for an additional fee from me. We'll review your store. We'll go through different ways you can improve your listings. So I'd love to have you please check out Reseller Revenue on Patreon.